Alright, we are officially back for our second attempt at this Chansey. Last time, I Poke Radared for it in the Trophy Garden and got like 3 chances at chains because it's a 5% chance to actually get it with the Poke Radar. So, yeah, it didn't go good. And then I realized, which I already knew, that Chansey was like one of the changing things in the Trophy Garden every day. But I thought like, oh, I can just time skip and keep resetting my day until I get Chansey in there again. And this game is like so complex to where you cannot do that. Like there's a whole long method. I tried it and I don't know if I messed something up or what, but it did not work. So really I'm just down to I need the Masuda method for it now. I can still check daily and see if we get Chansey back in the Trophy Garden and try it again. But I streamed for 2.5 hours and only got 3 like possible chains. And one of them I got to 17 chain, which was like my goal, and it broke the chain right at 17. So that was some terrible luck, and I think Chansey is kind of just telling me not to do that. I did some research into Chansey's eggs, and it is 10,000 steps to hatch a single egg. Oh man, I also just realized I did a Charmander hunt a long time ago, and I did not clear out the Charmanders. Look at all these Charmanders. I never even got the shiny either. So I gotta start in this box. By next stream, I'll have that cleared out. I completely forgot about that. But yeah, if we get the shiny Chansey today, extremely lucky. I don't know if we will though. I also, since last stream, posted that Ditto video, and it's done decent, like view-wise. Like my views don't be going high really, but like I got like 30 views at the moment, so it's not all that bad. I'm just waiting to see how long will 10k like steps be to hatch an egg. Like how long is that actually going to take? My buddy turned right at the last second. Yeah, I was gonna try to avoid doing Masuda method on like live streams, but I'm very adamant on getting this Chansey, and I can't really do it the Poke Radar way. So this is the only other way. I mean, there is another way, which is random encounters on this route, but that is 1 in 4,000 odds. And I'm pretty sure it's a low chance to find a random encounter in this route. So we'd probably just end up doing like it over and over again forever. I don't think Chansey's worth hunting for 10 years. So we're just gonna stick to Masuda. I do got the shiny charm, and I think Masuda method is the only thing that the shiny charm affects in this game. So we have like a 1 in 512 chance, I'm pretty sure, to get a shiny out of an egg. Oh man, okay. I also plan on streaming for 2 hours today. I don't know how many eggs that'll get us. But we're going to find out. If we get this thing today, though, very lucky. Next stream, I might not do this. Like, I'm going to still go for Chansey, but I think next stream I'm going to want to switch it up and not stay part of the redemption. So, like, I'll come back to this hunt every couple streams, but I don't think I'm going to do it, like, constantly. I'm thinking next stream I'm probably going to hunt in ZA. Oh man, I keep pressing that. Well, we haven't had one egg hatch yet, so this definitely does take a second. My guy is turning kind of fast though. We're gonna get to a point where we're just gonna be like overstocked on eggs than actually hatching them. Oh my god, I keep pressing that. There we go. Okay, I just gotta press B and it automatically does it. Oops, oops, oops. Oh man. Threw me all off. Madison, hello. Welcome to my Eggapalooza. Is my music too loud? Like, can you hear me fine? Oh, hey, your chat actually popped up on the stream. I didn't know if that was broken or not, and it seems that it's actually working. So that is great. Apparently, I got it fixed. That's good. I'm glad that that is working. Not a single egg has hatched yet. What's a little delayed? Yeah, no, it being delayed on when it pops up, I'm pretty sure, is just because the stream is like a little delayed, and I can't do anything about that. But if you want to subscribe, we can see if the subscriber stuff works. I don't know if the subscriber goal works or if the notification works. There's like a thing that should pop up if you subscribe. Old man is ready to talk. Oh yeah, it's actually, I'm watching it. It is a teensy bit delayed. Like, I'm watching the chat and then I'm watching it on the screen. It's like a couple seconds delayed. But stream-wise, the stream is mainly delayed. Man, these eggs take 10 years to hatch. I probably got like a whole other batch ready now. Let me see. I hope they're going in the right box. They are not going in the right box. I don't even know where these eggs are going, actually. Where are all my eggs going? They're all going in here. I'll sort it out once I get my batch done. Oh, there's the first one. No shiny. Tragic. I definitely have a whole other batch of eggs ready too. These just take so long to hatch. There's our second. I have no idea what I'm gonna go for in ZA. If you have recommendations, let me know. I think I want to go for a starter though. Or I could hunt one of the legendaries that are actually huntable. Oh, I thought he was ready to talk. Is he ready to talk this time, or? Yep. Oops. Yeah, I could hunt Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is an option. It should be. Because it's like, it's in the game. I'm pretty sure you can find any Pokemon in those dimensions. So I'm pretty sure that I could hunt Bulbasaur. Like, you can hunt Froakie and all of those. So I don't see why they wouldn't let you find, like, the Gen 1 starters. Alright, we got one more egg until I have to replace the batch. It'll take 10,000 more steps. But at least when they hatch, they're all gonna hatch at once. I gotta start talking to the old two. Or Gardevoir. I already have a shiny Ralts, I'm pretty sure. I think so. Like, I'm like 90% sure I have a shiny Gardevoir. It's our last egg of the batch. If we got a shiny now, we'd have insane luck. And we did not. Alright, so let me sort my eggs out. I have eggs in here now too. Take these bad boys. Too many boxes of Charmanders. I need to get rid of them. Actually, these eggs will sort themselves out. They should be fine. Gengar. I already have a Ghastly shiny in ZA. So Gengar's off the table also. I found that Ghastly completely randomly. I think I'm gonna just slow down on taking eggs from this dude because, like, I already have so many extras. I don't know if there's like a place I could go and take these eggs and hatch them quicker where I don't gotta go up, down, and I can just go like straight lines. This might be the fastest spot in the game. I could do Dratini. That would be a good one. I think the Mega Dragonite looks pretty cool, shiny. It's like a blue color. I think my main question would be, do I want to go for alpha or regular? And I feel like that's like an easy option or answer. Like, oh, do alpha. But finding a shiny 3, alpha 3 donut is going to take 10 years. Evolutions are cool too, except some of them. Like, some are good, but the others I do not like. Like Umbreon is good, Espeon is good, Sylveon is good, Jolteon's bad, Flareon's bad, Glaceon's bad, Leafeon's bad. Like, it might just be Sylveon, Espeon, and Umbreon that are the good shinies, and every other one is like the tiniest change. I wish these eggs did not take so long to hatch. Like, some Pokemon's eggs do not take that long to hatch. This one, it takes so long just to hatch them. You know, actually, let me check something. My bad. There might be a thing on here that lets you track your steps. This might be it. It is. So, put it into reference. It takes 10,000 steps to hatch a Chansey egg. Like, honestly, watching this right now shows me how long this takes. This thing has taken forever. I don't know if I'd be better off doing this or doing the Pokeradar, where I get 3 chains in 2 hours. Like, we're just about to be at 1,000. I don't know how many I was at before I even put this on the screen. I would take a guess and say like 5,000, 6,000. We'll find out once the first egg hatches. But like I said before, all of these eggs should hatch at the same time. Since, like, I didn't start the steps until I got done with that last batch. I have so many extra eggs now. I probably have like 2 or 3 extra batches of eggs. So I'm not picking up any more from the old dude. Maybe I'll pick one up from him in a second, just to make him feel better. Do some laps around him real quick. Nope, there we go. That's our start. So they should all hatch at once right now. First one. No, sir. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. And the fifth one. None of them. Little pink losers, that's what we got. Okay, that placed that in the box. So weird. How long does what usually take? Like the method altogether or to hatch eggs? We can actually count this one now. So once that movement thing hits 10K, they should hatch, or around 10K. It's like a little above. So the odds with this method, the Masuda method, without the shining charm usually takes 1 in 600 something. With the shiny charm, takes 1 in 512. So this could either be like a short hunt if I'm really lucky, and I get it in like the first 200. I'd say that's like pretty lucky. Anything else there to 512 is like, okay, I'm under odds, that's good. But if I go over 512 eggs hatched and still don't have one, it's not looking too great. And it's been like 30 minutes since I started, and I've only hatched 10 eggs. So this is definitely going to be a long hunt. Unless I'm lucky. Usually eggs don't take this long to hatch, they take half the time. Like most egg hatches are 5K steps, but Chansey is 10K steps to hatch eggs of it. Some Pokemon have like, you take 2,000 steps and they hatch, but Chansey's like on the far level. Like, I'm surprised Chansey even takes this long to hatch, because this is on the same level as Dragon Pokemon, which usually take a long time to hatch. So like Axew takes 10,000 steps probably, and all that. So this could be a long hunt. But like I said before, I'm not going to do this every stream. It's going to be every couple streams. I'm going to come back to this redemption thing. So I'm still going to do a ZA stream next time. And then maybe the time after the ZA stream, I'll go for Chansey again. Or maybe it'll be 2 after this one that I'll do it. But I'm eventually, sometime, going to get this shiny Chansey. Or, if the shiny, or not shiny, if the Chansey wants to go back to where I was Poke-Radaring it, then I can start Poke-Radar hunting it again. If I ever see that Chansey is huntable someday in the trophy garden again because it resets daily, then I'm just gonna Poke-Radar it. But if there's like no chance that I can Poke-Radar it, then I'm just gonna end up going back to eggs. ZA, you could go for Dratini, but you could also see how many shinies you can find. I would probably go for Dratini. I just don't like the idea, like saying how many I can find. I just don't like that idea, because if I like am hunting for a shiny, like I want it to be special. I don't want to like go for something small or like find a bunch of things. I just want to get my objective. And I can make a video on it. I was reading through my Twitter a couple days ago, and I basically said that same thing. Like, oh, I'm in Legends Arceus only going to go for the big ones. Because after I got the shiny charm, I was just seeing so many like random shinies, and it like wasn't even special to me because I'd just be walking around and oh, there's a shiny. 10 minutes later, same thing. And it'd be like a ton of shinies at the beginning. And then someone was like, so I could do this. Someone was like, why don't you just save the clips of all the random shinies you find and make like a montage video of the small shinies? Bulbasaur, Dratini, Eevee, or Umbreon. If I go for Umbreon, I'm just gonna go for an Eevee. Bulbasaur, Dratini, and Eevee all together, I don't think could be used in the same donut though. So like I'd have to pick one. Because the donuts pick like a certain, or not the donuts, but the dimensions in ZA go for a certain type. So like I'd have to pick between the grass or the dragon type dimension. Eevee would probably be in a normal one. Well, we're almost halfway there to hatching the third batch. These steps go crazy. 10k steps just for a Chansey egg? If they weren't that bad, I'd be hatching some like real soon, like at 5k. I just wonder, what Pokemon hatch at 2k? Like, I think it's like bug type Pokemon hatch at 2k. I think Dratini first. I could do that. I am really interested in what, like, I know what Mega Dragonite Shiny looks like, but like, I want to see it in game for myself. I think that'd be a great one to have Alpha too. So I might just try to get the donut that's Shiny 3 and Alpha 3. Or Alpha 2. Whoa! Alright, so Cerebee's website is off. Because Cerebee's website says that it takes 10k steps, but this took 5,100 to get our hatches. So either Cerebi is off, or the bike makes it faster. I have no idea, but at least we're hatching them now. First one, not shiny. Second one isn't shiny. So these things take like 15 minutes to hatch, I think. Not shiny. I don't know what I'm going to notice first. Am I going to notice the green first when it comes out? Or am I going to notice like the goldish color? Got one more egg. No shinies in that one. Probably the green. Yeah, I think so too. Oh man, my eggs are like all over the place now. Look how weird this puts them in the boxes. It puts them like across. Okay, I was worried for a second that I wasn't gonna have enough for this batch. I'm gonna start taking more eggs from that old dude. I have just enough. Oh yeah. I'll show you the box options in this game real quick. There's a lot. Like the originals before you beat the game are forest, city, desert, savanna, crag, volcano, snow. All these. I think when I was a kid, I always had the seafloor one on every single box. And I think it goes to space that you have before you beat the game. And then when you do beat the game, you get nostalgic. Torchic's kind of a weird one. I never realized. Why do they just like have a random Torchic box? That one makes sense. Pika Pika, Legendaries, Team Galactic, Distortion, which is like where you found Giratina in Pokemon Platinum. You can do Pokemon contests in this game. This one's interesting. That's Giratina, Croagunk, Team Galactic. It's all the boxes. Oh, whoa. Hit reset. Let me go talk to that old man real quick. Did you like the regular trio or the trio platinum one? Which was the second one? Oh man. I keep hitting add to party. First one. Oh, I think that old man had an egg. Went right by him. What's our guess to when I'm gonna get this shiny? We thinking like 200s, 300s? Or put like an exact number. 367 or something. That's what I'm gonna say right now. 367. I just have a good feeling about that number. $349. I gotta get in the 300s then. At this rate, that'll be like redemption stream number 10 or something. I mean, it's been 42 minutes and I've gotten 15. So, like, each stream, I'm gonna say probably 40, 60 eggs each stream. So, if I got into the 300s, that's like. It's like the 5th or 6th stream, I'm pretty sure. I could have done my math wrong, though. Unless I start Poke-Radaring for the shiny again. It's gonna end up being my longest, like, hunt for live streams. Until I start going for, like, crazy hunts. Like, if I started soft resetting for shiny legendaries in this game, is there a faster method? Yeah, it's the Poke-Radar. I did that last stream. The only, like, why I couldn't do that method was because the place you Poke-Radar are able to do that method is in a place called the Trophy Garden. But it's a special spawn in the Trophy Garden. And the special spawn changes each day. And so I thought that I would just be able to change my time on my Switch to keep like resetting until I got Chansey as the special spawn. No, they easily thought about that. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff you gotta do to reset that special method. And I did it this morning, and it did not even work. So I don't know if they patched it or if I did something wrong, but it did not work. So the only way I can do the radar method is if I just like check every day and hope that it's Chansey sometime and then do it that way. The only other method though is this, or I can run around in some grass and hope I find it. But there's obviously other Pokemon I can find shiny. And the odds then would be 1 in 4,000, and if I like found something else, then it'd be kind of annoying. So basically, this is where we're at. We're at hatching eggs. Halfway there to hatching this batch, though. I mean, I could also go for Chansey in another game probably, and use like methods in a different game, but I feel like I already started it in this game, like I gotta finish it in this game. Oh man, I'm all over the place. This dude's probably got an egg for me. You don't have patience for this. That's what shiny hunting's all about. I think I only have patience for this because finding shinies in the older games, like I started hunting on the 3DS games, they had methods and everything, but they were like always slow. So I like built up my patience for this. The easiest method in the 3DS games was a method called chain fishing. And it was like you fished in one specific spot that was like surrounded by rocks. You'd have to find the right spot. And then you threw out your fishing pole, found a Pokemon, reeled it in, and that starts your chain. And you would just have to keep fishing, finding Pokemon. And if you like didn't reel it in time, like you found a Pokemon at one point, didn't reel it in time, that'd break your chain. But the odds on that were like kind of crazy. Like you'd usually find your shiny before a 60 chain, I think it was, or a 40 chain or something. Like you didn't have to get the high chains to find a shiny with chain fishing. The most annoying part was breaking your chain, but every single chain you went up, like going from 5 to 10 chain, you would max or like go up in your chances a lot each time. So like you had very good odds of finding shiny fish very fast. The Switch though, some games on the Switch have like games where it's really hard to find a shiny and then games where it's really easy. Like Legends Arceus, if you had the shiny charm, you just run around. Like you don't got to do any method. You just run around for a little bit and you're gonna find a shiny. Like 30 minutes. Uh, Legends ZA, I feel like it's not like crazy even. It's probably medium difficulty if you do the donut stuff. Sword and Shield, your best method was this Masuda method that I'm doing now. It might have been a little faster in Sword and Shield when you did this. There was also a method in Sword and Shield in the Crown Tundra DLC, but that one was like easy, but it could take a while. I think Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are like pretty easy for the most part. It can just be like kind of annoying because it's like you sit there and wait for the Pokemon to spawn in. So like you don't really have to do much, but you still have to watch the screen. So it's hard to like do something else while you're hunting. Oh, we definitely have enough eggs. What other games? Sword and Shield. Like Sword and Shield, I did a lot of random encounters, which was just running in grass and finding shinies. Which I had the shiny charm, so it made it a 1 in 1,000 something to find a shiny. But I preferred that over doing the Masuda method. Oh, and Scarlet and Violet has a chaining method that's like pretty easy. Like kind of annoyingly easy. Because you get to like a 40 chain, so you just kill Pokemon you see over and over until you get to 40 kills. And then it's like kind of like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee where you just sit there. But you don't just sit there, you have to like reset the spawn, so leave from that area for a little bit, come back, and it'll spawn in like everything, and if you see a shiny, you see a shiny. Like that one's not hard at all. That one really depends on your luck, I feel like. This game, I'd say this game can be hard if you're unlucky, but it can be easy if you're lucky. Like the Poke Radar method, I really like. This is just a Pokemon that's hard to go for with the Poke Radar because it's only in that trophy garden. And like I can't do it today. I think my trophy garden hunt today was an Eevee, actually. Which like is cool and all, but I'm not gonna hunt that when I'm supposed to be going for Chansey. Would have been, but you know the other problem is the Poke Radar in the Trophy Garden sucks. Like that's what I did last time for Chansey, and this Eevee and the Chansey would have the same rates. It's like, okay, so let me explain the Poke Radar a little bit. You use the Poke Radar and they're shaking patches of grass. If you don't have a chain started, then you just go into a patch of grass, see what you find. And the Chansey spawn was a 5% chance. So in my 2.5 hours of streaming last time, I only started 3 chains for Chansey, and all the rest of that time was me just trying to start a chain because I couldn't find a Chansey at 5%. Eevee would be the same thing because it's a special spawn like Chansey. So 2.5 hours, you'd probably only have a chance at 3 different chains for the Eevee, unless you're lucky. And from there, like, let's say you did find the Eevee and you started your chain, you have to kill the Eevee to keep your chain going, and then it'd shake some more patches of grass, you pick the best one, and there's like a way of figuring out which one's the best one. And after every single time you kill that Pokemon, I think it's a like 89% or something around there, that the chain keeps going. So even if you do everything right, you kill the Pokemon, keep the chain going, you still have an 11% chance where the chain will just break for fun, just because it wants to. So like last time when I was hunting for Chansey, and by the way, the goal for the Poke Radar is to get to a 17 chain. Last time when I was going for Chansey, I literally got to 16, found the next Chansey, killed it, and once I was like officially on 17, the chain broke. Like just for fun, after I killed the 17th Chansey. If that thing didn't break, I probably would have gotten Chansey last stream with the Poke Radar. Because I would have just kept trying to find a shiny patch after that. Because once you get to the 17 chain, all you gotta do is keep resetting like the Pokéradar's patches of grass, and one of them will eventually shine. Getting to a 17 chain is like the most time effective because your odds are high up. But like you can't break your chain anymore. Because like the chain to get the best odds at is a 40 chain with the Pokéradar. But you don't want to try going that far because your chance of breaking the chain are so good at 40. So it's like best to go for 17, stop. I think the odds at 17 are probably like 1 in 1,000 or something. And then just keep resetting patches until you see a patch sparkle. We are almost at our 5th batch being hatched. And once I get this 5th batch hatched, I need to take a bathroom break. Oh no. Okay. Messed up my counter for the eggs for a second. You know what? I like really gotta go. So I'm a BRB right now. I accidentally went back to the starting student screen for a second. Actually, hang on, give me 2 seconds. We gotta go back to the BRB screen for 2 seconds. Alright, we're good now. About to hatch these eggs, we'll be chilling. There we go on the first egg. Nothing. Nothing green. Nothing on the second one. No third. No fourth. How about the fifth? Oh, I was the fifth. Oops. I guess I miscounted. I hope I was collecting enough eggs too. I see 3 here. Do we only have 4 eggs? We might only have 4 eggs. I thought I was collecting more. I guess I wasn't. That is my B. So the 5th egg is going to hatch a little late compared to the other ones. Alright, 5th egg. I'm going to have to make sure I start stocking up on eggs again. Oh yeah, I also forgot to reset that. Eggs be taking a long bit. I'm still confused why Sarah B said 10,000 steps, but then when I get to 5,000 steps, it actually hatches. Oh no, actually, you know why that probably changed? Is I have Magmortar at the front of my party because it has an ability called Flame Body, and that does make things hatch faster. So it must make things hatch like 2 times fast. I cannot imagine though if I didn't have that, it'd be taking double the time. Makes me wonder, like, how long do those bug Pokemon eggs hatch? Because they're already like 3,000, 2,000 steps to hatch them. Like, those probably hatch very quick. With flame body, that is. I mean, they're quick already, too. Oh, my bad. Dude had an egg, I should have went and got it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start stocking up on eggs. Like, have more than one batch. Every time that man turns, I'm taking the egg. You know, I don't know why, but I'm getting like a small feeling that we might get the shiny today. Might be like very false hope, but I just have like a feeling. It's gonna be an under 100 hatch. I think we've gotten 4 extra eggs now. I do not mean to press that when I do. Like, add to party. What am I gonna do? Switch out an egg for another egg? I just saw that man turn. I'm coming back for it. Well, we're almost getting there to hatching this batch. We've got to be real close to hatching this. Okay, here we go. Start of the 5. First one. Are we feeling it? Not the first one. The 5th one is gonna hatch a little late. Alright, so the first 4 were not it. How about the 5th? Oh, did it not hatch late? I thought it would have. That's weird, because I got it like at least 50 to 100 steps after the rest, I thought. Alright, that's the first 30 down. We're going to be on to our next box now. And we are stocked up on eggs again. Well, at least we have like almost another batch. We just need one more. Man, Buddy has like a ton of eggs. I just took one and he's ready for the next. Oh my god. I keep clicking add to party on accident too. So I think we're probably gonna end the stream at 45 eggs. I think it'll be 3 around then. It's gonna be 40, 45. Hey, I mean, we could still get the shiny today. We just gotta have crazy luck for that to happen. I don't know if I've ever gotten a shiny that's like below 50. The earliest shiny I can think of that I've ever gotten Masuda method wise was Sword and Shield. I can't even remember what I was hatching for. I think it was a shiny Pop Leo, and I got it at like 117 eggs. No, but this guy's been turned around for a while. Let's go get that. We are 1,500 away, about a little more. Alright, we're about to hatch the next 5. Yeah, it's 5,100 it does it. I was paying attention to that since the last one. No shiny on the first. Alright. Are we feeling the last one though? Honestly, this next batch might be my last batch I'm gonna do for the day. I think 40 per stream should be good. Oh man, I always forget to reset. Alright, our last batch of the day. Is it going to be shiny? I don't know how many eggs I have in my box right now. I didn't really pay attention, so we're just gonna keep taking eggs. Yeah, so I'm gonna show a little fun fact in a second. because I don't know what else to talk about right now. This little well right here was how you get Spiritomb. I think you get Spiritomb same way in this game, but you get Spiritomb in that well. I don't remember what you have to do to get Spiritomb in that well. If I remember correctly, it was like the first game you had to get like a lot of Pokemon, or you might have had to fill up like this region's dex. What game is this? This is Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But yes, that's how you got Spiritomb. And I think this is the first region that Spiritomb was in, and you got it in a weird way like that. I feel like people used to think that it was like a legendary because it was so hard to find, or like a mythical Pokemon. We are halfway to hatching the last batch. Does Litwick Chandelure have a cool shiny? For sure. The purple flames turn orange on the Chandelure, and I'm pretty sure Litwick has a purple flame, and that turns like a light blue. So it kind of like, now that I'm like really thinking about it, Chandelure basically turns into like a regular chandelier that's not purple anymore and it's orange. I could try for that in ZA. That wouldn't be a bad one. I think I'm more interested in Dratini though. But Chandelure does have a Mega now, so that'd be pretty cool to find. Yeah, for different streams. We are almost on the last batch. Well, I'm glad the chat actually works, because in case like I didn't set it up the right way, this is what I had prepared for the chat. If you watch real quick, I had this prepared to put over the chat box on the stream. That little out of order thing. I guess I can just delete that now since it worked. My favorite shiny? I don't think I can answer that because I don't. There's so many I don't think I can pick. Actually, Minior is a pretty solid shiny. Our last batch is right here. No, it might be Minior because Minior, it can be a bunch of different colors, but like shiny Minior is black, but it has like specks of like random colors. That might be my favorite shiny. I don't know if I'm feeling this batch. I don't think we're gonna get it. We got two more. Alright, if we get the shiny, it's all down to this last one. Number 40. And if I get the shiny, this is easily my fastest one. Like my fastest Masuda ever. No shiny. Absolutely tragic. There's gonna have to be a redemption part 2. But alright, I'm gonna head out then. So, I'll see y'all next time.